Today I'm turning one simple trade into two streams of income. I'm going to be using symbol SOXL, which is a 3 times leveraged semiconductor ETF. And I'll show you exactly how I set up this covered call with all the actual real numbers included. Hi, I'm Jim and welcome to my simple option trading channel, where I teach beginners how to trade options so they can generate a regular weekly income without the guesswork. In this video, I'll be selling a covered call to generate an income. I already own 100 shares of stock symbol SOXL at a cost basis of $27.49, which means I can use these shares as collateral to sell a covered call option. By selling a call option with a $30 strike price, I'll collect a premium payment up front and keep the potential for a price gain through price appreciation. Have you seen my Skool community? It's made for option traders just like you and me. By joining for free, you can get early bird access to my YouTube videos. Plus, you'll receive my trade alerts and see my actual trade. In the open post forum, you'll be able to see as well as share tips, tricks, and helpful information for all option traders. It's a great place for new and beginning traders to learn about trading stock options. Plus, I have a free classroom with PDF checklists, courses, and more. And you can get one-on-one coaching with me, which includes copies of my covered call and cash secure put analyzer tools. Be sure to join my Skool community at skool.com/simpleoptiontrading. I'll leave a link in the description down below. It's where you can learn to trade stock options so you can generate a regular weekly income. Here's a daily chart for symbol SOXL, and I'm focused in on Monday, September the 8th, and we can see the stock price here is right at $27.08. Now, as I look at this, we can see the RSI value is at 53.21, so that's looking pretty bullish. We see that the price is actually the midpoint of the Bollinger Band, maybe just slightly above the middle. And I see a support level at $25.70 and a resistance at $29.40, almost exactly where the top of the Bollinger Band is. So based off of this information, I'm looking to sell a covered call and using $30 as my strike price, which is just outside of the Bollinger Band and just above the resistance line. All right, so let's start out my covered call analyzer, which you get for free. You get free lifetime access to it if you participate in my one-on-one coaching. All right, so today's September the 8th, 2025, and we're looking at symbol SOXL. And I'm going to be using an expiration date of September the 19th. Now, I own 100 shares, so I'll be able to sell one covered call option contract. And I'm using the strike price of $30. And for this option contract, I want 48 cents per share as the premium payment. And my cost basis is $27.49. Now let's take a look at the results from the analyzer. So this is for a covered call, stock symbol SOXL. And my cost basis is $27.49, and I'm going to be selling one option contract. Now, I own 100 shares at a cost of $27.49 per share, which means I have a total investment of $2,749. Now, with an expiration date of September the 19th, that makes the length of this option contract 11 days. And just as a reminder, the strike price is $30 per share, and the premium payment is 48 cents. Now, with my cost basis of $27.49 and the strike price of $30 per share, if this option contract gets exercised, my shares will get assigned to the buyer and I'll receive $30 per share. And as a result, there's a price appreciation of $251. And that represents a 9.13% profit based upon my initial investment. So that's considered part of my income stream. But the initial income stream comes from when I sell the option contract and I receive 48 cents per share, or a total of $48. And that premium payment gets paid to me immediately and is credited immediately to my trading account. And it represents a 1.75% return on my investment. Now, if the option contract does get exercised on or before the expiration date, that means I will have received $299 for this option trade. And that represents a 10.88% return on my investment. That's almost a 1% return for every single day. So getting an almost 1% return every day on my investment definitely checks all the boxes as far as profitability of this trade. So the chart looks good, the indicators on the chart also look good, and the potential for profitability on this trade looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and submit my order to sell this covered call. All right, so here's where you can see I sold the covered call for symbol SOXL with a $30 strike price and an expiration date of September the 19th. Now, I submitted the order on September the 8th at 7:37 a.m. And my order got filled 1 minute later that same morning at 7:38 a.m. Pacific time. Now, when my order got filled, I specified 48 cents per share as the option premium, which means I received a total of $48 as the premium payment, and that got credited immediately to my brokerage account. And that's income stream number one for selling this covered call option. And for income stream number 2, it really depends on what happens on the expiration date, September the 19th. Remember, I'm getting $48 up front just for selling the option contract, which is a 1.75% return on my investment. Now, if on the expiration date, this option contract actually gets exercised and my shares get assigned, then I'll get paid for my shares in the amount of $30 per share, giving me a price appreciation profit of $251. And that's income stream number 2. And that would give me a total profit of $299, which is almost an 11% return for this 11-day trade. I teach my students how to do trades just like this one in my one-on-one coaching program. You can find out more about it by joining my free community over at school.com/simple option trading. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. So by selling this covered call option, you got to see how I turned it into 2 separate income streams. And if you could do this trade every 11 days, you'd average over $800 per month as income. Now, I don't know about you, that may not be life-changing money, but an extra $800 a month certainly would make my life a lot more. Hey, that'll do it for this video. I'm glad you were here to join me, and I hope you got something out of it. I hope to see you in the next video.